Frankenstein Friday, my children! It is time to close out this three-part tale that combines two of our beloved Marvel horror titles, as the Frankenstein monster must have his final confrontation with Dracula. When last we left the monster, he had gone on a rampage against the villagers who had killed the Roma tribe, some of whom had aided the Count in his resurrection. The villagers, thinking he was just as evil as the vampire, tied him to a stake and set it ablaze. And now we find him in that same predicament. But then Dracula is still out feasting, quickly locating a woman to attack and drain the blood of. The men of the village realize that in their zeal to kill the monster, they have left their families unprotected and go off to find Dracula. The monster, while eager to end his wretched existence, having now heard of another victim of the Count, renews his strength and breaks free, determined to kill the Count himself. Indeed, the villagers fail to shoot the Count with a crossbow and wooden stake, and they soon discover that Frankenstein has broken out of his bonds. They try again to overpower him, but this time the monster is able to keep them back, swearing that before his end, he shall do humanity the kindness of destroying Dracula, even though they most certainly do not deserve the kindness. Through that, my children, forget about humanity, embrace the monsters instead. While Dracula seeks out a funeral parlor to obtain a new coffin, and killing the Undertaker in the process, the monster returns to the cave where Dracula was entombed, hoping to spring a trap on him when he needs to return to his native soil. However, waiting for him there is Carmen, the Roma woman who had been kind to him. But unfortunately, she has been turned into a creature of the night like Dracula, so she tries to go for the monster's blood. While he is able to push her back and tearfully stake her heart to free her of the curse, she is able to damage his throat and his vocal cords. The monster is now mute, and just as Dracula arrives too. To struggle, Dracula admitting that he has never fought a foe as mighty as him. The Count tries every trick in his arsenal to fight against the monster, but Frankenstein tosses him out into the morning sunlight. He tries to re-enter the cave, but Frankenstein puts two sticks together to form a cross and repel him back, finally driving a stake through the vampire's heart and putting him at bay once more. There is no time to rest, though, for the story ends with the arrival of the monster's quarry, the one whom he has sought for so long, the descendant of his creator, Vincent Frankenstein. There is also a backup story not related to any of the beings we have seen so far. A burglar plans to attack a rich blind man and steal his seeing eye dog, planning to ransom the dog for a few $1,000s, but the attack does not go as planned, the man directing the dog on where to attack the burglar and his accomplice. The dog kills the two attackers, the man revealing that it's the other way around. He is the seeing eye human for a blind werewolf. Well, we are ending the crossover now between Frankenstein and Dracula. Rest assured, we know that both will be back again for us to talk about.